Hello and welcome to the Dynamo introduction video. My name is Michael and I will show you the few steps needed in order to configure Dynamo, set up your CRM connection, and also install and configure your campaign monitor connector. So if you have just installed Dynamo, we should be looking at the same screen. The first step is to create the connection with your CRM deployment. So you click the Add New button, which will start the Add New Connection wizard. You can connect to both the CRM Online Edition as well as the internet-facing deployments and on-premise editions. For this demonstration, I will just use our own internal on-premise edition. You can also choose between secure and unsecure access to your CRM server depending on your setup. In this step, you need to specify a CRM user which will access the CRM system. All synchronizations done through this connection will be using that CRM user to authorize access to the data. The next thing I'm going to do is to select a CRM organization that I want to connect to. Once that's done, this guide will examine that organization and determine if we need to install any base solutions. Since this is the first time I'm installing Dynamo, I will need to install the Dynamo base package solution. This solution contains general customizations that are used by all the connectors, including the campaign monitor connector that we are going to set up and configure in a bit. So that was the base package installation, and I can see what the wizard has done in this status text box. I'll just press next and complete the wizard. That's it. Our connection has been created and I can use that connection to log into Dynamo. And now I'm connected to the organization Academy on my internal server. You can always see what server and what organization you are connected to on the top of the Dynamo screen. If you need to add more connections to other organizations, you just click the Add New wizard one more time. So let's go ahead and install the Campaign Monitor connector. I press the Install button and I'll accept the End User License Agreement. And now Dynamo starts to install the required files as well as the required custom solutions. And it's installing the solution and publishing all the customizations made. And that's it. The Campaign Monitor connector has now been installed in our organization. Again, you can see the status text of what's been going on. So version 3.10 has been installed, and now we just need to configure the connector to connect to our Campaign Monitor account. So I'll press the Configure button, which brings up the configuration dialog. And right here, I can specify my various Campaign Monitor connections. You can have more than one connection configured for each CRM connection. So if you're using, for instance, two different Campaign Monitor accounts, I can set them both up in this dialog. So I'll type in the license information, my login URL, as well as my username and password for Campaign Monitor, and then hit Save New Configuration. Dynamo is checking the connection, and I'll hit the OK button to save the configuration in my CRM system. That's it. Again, I can view the status of what's been installed and configured. And that's it. We have installed Campaign Monitor and also configured the Campaign Monitor connection. If I click on the Event Log tab, I can see the event log of my configuration that's just been created. So the last thing we need to do is to start the synchronization service. The synchronization service is responsible for the actual synchronization of the data between the two systems. When you install Dynamo, the service is automatically stopped. So when I hit the start button, Dynamo will tell the synchronization service to start, and in a few seconds the service is running, and as soon as we connect marketing lists and campaigns, the Dynamo synchronization service will automatically start to pull in the data and send the data back to Campaign Monitor. So that's it. You can now close down Dynamo and head into your CRM system and start synchronizing your data. If you want to watch more videos on how to set up synchronization for your marketing lists and campaigns, I will recommend that you go into our resources section on our website, where you will find many more videos on how to perform the actual synchronizations.